All right, guys, we are back in the building, back with some more boxing. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and all that good stuff. Now, guys, a quick post-fight reaction to the main event tonight on DAZN, guys. We had the return of Ryan Garcia. He took on a very tough competitor in Oscar Duarte. The fight took place at the Toyota Center in Houston. Now, leading up to this fight, Oscar Duarte talked a lot of trash about Ryan. He said that Ryan didn't have any heart. He said that Ryan was a quitter, referring to his last fight with Gervonta Tank Davis when he got stopped. He said that they were calling Ryan Queen Ryan down in Mexico. You guys know his alias is King Rye. He said that they were calling him a queen down there. Well, tonight, Oscar Duarte got stopped not only by a quitter, not only by a guy who doesn't have any heart, he got stopped by a queen tonight. So congratulations to Ryan Garcia, guys, for improving his record to 24-1, proving a lot of the naysayers, a lot of the doubters wrong about, his heart when it comes to the sport of boxing. I knew the kid had it in him, and that's why I picked him to win the fight. I didn't think he'd win in this fashion. I didn't think he'd stop Oscar Duarte. I think my prediction was that the fight would go the distance and he would win by decision, but he surprised a lot of people tonight, and I'm glad that he did because of what he did with that Gervonta Tank Davis fight. Even though he didn't win the fight, I like the fact that he wanted to give the fans the big fight, the fight that people wanted to see, even though maybe in his heart he knew he wasn't ready for that fight. Even though his team did not want him to go into the ring with Gervonta Tank Davis, he made it happen. He doesn't want to be looked at as this social media guy. He wants to be taken seriously about his fighting, and I think he proved tonight that, he's a serious competitor. And with Derrick James in his corner now, I saw a lot of new things coming from him. I knew the jab was going to play a huge part in the fight tonight, which it did, especially in the early rounds. He used the jab to try to keep Oscar Duarte at bay. He circled around Oscar Duarte. Now, Duarte was coming straight ahead like I thought he would, trying to hit the body a lot. He did hit the body. I wouldn't say a lot. He didn't throw his hands as much as I thought he would, but he hit Ryan with some good shots. But I think I gave Ryan every round except for round 5 and 6 in that fight. I thought Ryan boxed beautifully. Now, during the 5th round, he started to fight on the inside more, and he was trying to use that Mayweather shoulder roll thing, and it really wasn't working for him. I don't know where that came from because they was asking Derrick about it, and Derrick said, he didn't want him to fight like that. He wanted Ryan to box, which was how Ryan was winning the fight in the beginning, just by basically boxing, working behind the jab, and it was working for him beautifully. So I don't know, maybe he got comfortable in the ring and he wanted to engage more, but he seemed to get a little bit on his pedal for a while. But then when the 8th round showed up and he hit Oscar Duarte in the temple, I think it was a right hook to the temple that made him do the stanky leg, and he went down and he didn't get up, and Ryan Garcia wins the fight, proves to a lot of people that he is the real deal. Now, he did call out I think he called out Rolando Rolly Romero, which I thought he probably would because he's talked about facing Rolly in the past. If you guys didn't know, Rolly is the champion, the WBA champion, I think at 140, when he won to I can't remember the older gentleman's name. He actually lost that fight, in my opinion. I thought that old guy whooped Rolly in that fight, and I think they gave him a gifted decision. But Ryan calls him out. I think Ryan wants a title now, and I think that'd be a good fight. I think people would pay to see that fight. Rolly, not that great of a boxer, I would say. He does have power. He does have a mouthpiece on him. I think he can sell a fight. And I would love to see Ryan versus Rolly next. I think Ryan's probably ready for that. So he did hug Oscar De La Hoya, I think, in the ring. I don't know if everything's all good or not. Some people think that, this was all played up so the fight would sell. Who knows? Maybe they did the Mayweather Tank thing. I'm not sure. We'll see. Let's just let this whole thing play out because things change day by day in boxing. But Ryan Garcia, guys, proves tonight that he is the real deal. He's not just a social media guy. He takes his craft seriously, and he wants to be remembered for his, boxing IQ, his boxing prowess, and he wants to be. I think he wants to be an all-time great. We'll see what happens with his career. But you guys tell me what you think about his performance tonight. Were you impressed? I think I would say this. I think he needs to work a little bit more on his defense. I think he could have went to Oscar's body a little bit more. Oscar was a pretty strong guy. He could take a good shot. He was doing a lot of head hunting on Oscar. I think working the body probably would have slowed that big guy down a lot sooner than the 8th round. But, you live and you learn. That's what happens. You get in the ring, you stay active, and you learn from your mistakes and you get better the next time. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about the fight tonight. Ryan Garcia upsets Oscar Duarte, stops him in the 8th round, guys, makes him do the stanky leg. You guys let me know how you feel about that in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.